नहीं अभी. Good evening, everyone. So I'm back after a holiday. So today, what I had planned to discuss is our solar system. Children know the names of the planets, but they don't remember the sequence. But before that, let us talk about the solar system. Heavenly bodies. From the very beginning, when we were kids, our moms and grandmothers used to tell us about heaven and hell. Though they are imaginary things, no? Mythological, rather, I should say mythological. But heavenly is not a mythological word. Heavenly means the bodies which are there in our universe. So, sun is a star. Sun is a star around which our earth moves. And not only our earth, but 7 more planets. Earlier it was 9 planets. Good evening, Sanjeev sir. Now only 8 are considered. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Earlier Pluto was also there. Pluto was the farthest one. But being smaller in the size, it has been discarded. We will talk about asteroids also, we will talk about meteors also, we will talk about meteorites also. But today, I will be talking basically only about the sun and the planets revolving around it. Now, these planets, when they move around the sun, they have 2 types of movements. One is rotation and the other is revolution. Now, again we tell the children, beta, when the earth moves around its axis, it is rotation, and when it moves around the sun, it is revolution, and the children get confused. I always say that we should not make our children cram the things. Sanjeev sir, you are always there to motivate me for this, no? Thank you. A big salute to you. So, rotation and revolution are the 2 types of movements. Rotation, again the same way I will be telling about both the processes. Like in my previous videos, I told about the Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn. Cancer has smaller spelling, so it comes in the northern hemisphere, and Capricorn has bigger spelling, so it comes in the southern hemisphere because of the size. Store के boxes की तरह. Your mom places the bigger boxes on the bottom, then comes. Aha, Milan ma'am, you are also watching. I love you. So, rotation and revolution. Rotation, the spellings are small, so the smaller movement. It takes only 24 hours. Manoj sir, thank you so very much. Keep encouraging. So rotation, it has got smaller spelling as compared to revolution. So we can just tell the children, the spellings are small. So the smaller movement is rotation. Revolution has bigger spelling. So the big movement around the sun on its orbit. Again, like we human beings use the roads to move, these planets do not have any roads. They move on an imaginary road that is called their orbit. And make them understand, because this starts at a very early age. So for the sake of telling them that magnetic effect, the gravitation, magnetic effect means here I mean the gravitational pull. Let 3 children stand. Let randomly ask 3 children to come out. They should be of equal, almost equal height and weight. Let the 3 stand together, and then let them, the middle one, be pulled by arm on the right and the left side. Love you, Meenakshi. God bless you, bacha. So what happens when the middle child is being pulled on left side and another on the right hand side also? He won't be able to move. Same happens with these planets. Gravitational pull from both the sides is pulling them. That is why they are not able to divert from their path. As I told, that path is called the orbit. Now there, as I told you earlier, there were 9 planets. Pluto was also one of them. But because of the size, it has been left now, and now we have 8 planets. And though the children are able to learn the names of the planets, but they forget the sequence. So give them this sentence: my very educated mother just served us nuts. Good evening, Hitesh beta, God bless you. My very educated mother just served us nuts. Now we will underline the very first letter of all the words. My, M. M for Mercury, V for Venus, my very educated, E for Earth, my very educated mother, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, just Jupiter, served Saturn, us Uranus, nuts N Neptune. So this line, it helps the children learn the proper sequence of these planets. Now again, if we have a look at these planets, they are divided into 2 parts: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. One side. There are 8 planets. All the 8 are divided into 2 equal parts. First 4 AK, second 4 are the next group. First 4 planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, my very educated mother. Now these 4 planets, they are not 100% same, but they resemble in weight, in size, our Mother Earth. So they are called the terrestrial planets. While the next 4, we have discussed my very educated mother. J, it starts with J. Just served us nuts. J, Jupiter. Served, S, Saturn. Us, Uranus, and N, Neptune. Just served us nuts. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. They are bigger ones. They resemble, the rest of the 3 resemble J, Jupiter. So they are called Jovian planets. So there is no reason why the children need to cram. J, and after it, the 3, it means including J, 4 planets, they resemble the Jupiter, so they are called the Jovian planets. The spelling Jovian, Jovian. While the first four, they resemble our earth. And again, I reiterate, it is not 100% same. They resemble. So they are terrestrial planets. Now, if you ask your children, which is the hottest planet, they will apply their logic. They know Mercury is the first planet, so what they'll say is Mercury is the hottest. But no, it isn't, though it is the closest one, closest to the sun. Still, it is not the hottest. The hottest planet is Venus, which has a temperature maintained at 462 degrees Celsius. 462 degrees Celsius. And learning this number is also very easy. Learning this number is really very easy. Start mathematics mein, as I always say, you cannot ignore one subject and excel in the other. Here also we will take benefit of having learned mathematics. In mathematics, what we do, we start writing the number from the one side. We teach the children like that only. 2 at the ones place. अब number क्या है हमारे पास? 4, 6, 2. First 3 multiples of 2. So 2. 4 on the hundreds place. बीच में हम 6 लिख देते हैं. Tell the children. There's no logic behind it. My intention purely is to make our children learn that. So, the temperature maintained on Venus is 462 degrees Celsius. Start writing from the, I repeat, start writing from the one side. 2. पहले 3 factors of 2. 2, 4, 6. First we'll write 2, then we'll write 4, but बीच में space देके, so that we can push in the factor 6. Khatam. There's no need to learn at all. 462 degrees Celsius is the temperature. It is the highest. Mercury is the first. Let us talk, if we talk about the features. Mercury is the first. Venus is the hottest. Third is our mother Earth, the blue planet. It is again also called the blue planet because of the water available on it. Around 70% of our Earth is covered by water. And when we look from the sky through the satellite, we find the color seems blue. During the summers, when you go for swimming in the pools, I'm talking about the pools, not the canals in the rural areas. We go to the pools, we see even they have tiled the whole swimming pool with blue tiles to give a resemblance. There's no other reason behind it. So our Mother Earth is also the unique planet because it is the only planet in the entire solar system where life is possible. Next comes the Jupiter. Jupiter and पीछे के जो हैं, they are all the big planets. J for Jupiter and J for Jovian. Now, if I talk about Sun. Sun is a star. Could anybody of you tell me which is the star next to Sun on second number nearest to our Earth? The nearest star is Sun. सेकेंड नंबर पे जो स्टार अर्थ के नियरेस्ट है. We should know that also. Tell the children about it. They love, because otherwise they don't know. And when you tell them about these stars, I'm waiting for the answer. Or let it be your homework. You can message me even after the session is over. I want to see how many of you are watching me with a bit of interest. Because if I'm able to create interest in you, I'm sure you will be able to create interest in your children. Okay, I'll give you a hint. The second nearest star has, like we have name, no? First name and middle name, or the last name, or like that. In the same way, the star, our sun, has only one name, that is sun. जब भी हम एक वर्ड सोलर यूज करते हैं तो इट मीन्स वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट समथिंग रिलेटेड टू सन. द स्टार विच इज ऑन सेकेंड नंबर नियरेस्ट टू आवर अर्थ, its name has two parts. फर्स्ट है तो ए से शुरू होगा. Another, no logic, just to make the things interesting. बी छोड़ दीजिए, पिक अप द लेटर सी. मेरे मुंह से निकलता जा रहा है आंसर, बट आई डोंट वांट टू आंसर. आई हैव गिवन यू द हिंट. द फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ द नेम ऑफ द स्टार starts with A, and the name of the second part of that star, which is second nearest to the earth, starts with C. A and C. Now, as I said, yes, we will be talking about asteroids, we will be talking about meteors, we will be talking about meteoroids. But right now, because for the smaller children, the most important thing is the sun and its stars. Sorry, the sun and its planets. And moon. They know the moon. Tell them, arouse their curiosity. Arouse their curiosity. Tell them, our earth. First ask them, and please again, I repeat, I request, start questioning the child who is the most unresponsive. Otherwise, usually what happens in the class is, वो जो क्रीम होती है वो आंसर दे रही होती है, एवरेज सुन रहा होता है, और मेरे जैसा बच्चा बेचारा जिसे समझ ही नहीं आ रही वो पीछे बैठता है. एंड बिकॉज द टीचर ऑल्सो नोज ये तो बेकार है, इसे कुछ नहीं आता, वो टीचर भी ध्यान नहीं देता. इफ अ चाइल्ड गेट्स इंटरेस्टेड टुवर्ड योर सब्जेक्ट बिकॉज ऑफ यू, it is your success as a teacher. If a child loses his interest in the subject you are teaching, it's not the failure of the student, it is the failure of the teacher. I'll give you one small example, and I think Kuldeep Ahlawat sir will second my thought. स्पोर्ट्स वाले जो बच्चे होते हैं वो अपने स्पोर्ट्स टीचर का, पीटीआईज का, कोचेस का बहुत रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं. Especially I've seen, I have worked in Punjab, I have worked in Haryana, I have seen, even if they are hitting, ये जो स्पोर्ट्स कोचेस होते हैं, even if they are hitting, पीट रहे हैं, थप्पड़ मार रहे हैं सबके सामने publicly, if they are hitting their child with a stick, slapping, abusing their student, their player. Still, he respects his coach, his sports teacher, because he knows the child realize कि सर ने मेरे को मारा है मेरी गेम ठीक करने के लिए, मैम ने मुझे मारा है, मुझे बुरा बोला है तो मेरी गेम ठीक करने के लिए. Then why do the children don't do fairly in mathematics? I don't say that all the students, but there you will find those who have a very high IQ. Usually only those children are going towards mathematics. बाकी जिनको मेरे जैसे को कुछ आता नहीं है, मुझे पहले डिवीजन का सम नहीं समझ आ रहा, I don't know what is dividend, what is division, में that has become a big problem for me. टीचर आती है चपाट देती है मेरे हेड पे, सविता तेरे को नहीं आ सकता. अरे भैया मुझे तो पहले ही नहीं आ रहा था. चपाट मारा, मेरी आंखों में आंसू, जो मेरे को नोटबुक पे दिखाई दे रहा था वो भी दिखना बंद हो गया, गुस्सा और दुख दिल में भर गया. And I lose the interest. For God's sake, please stop telling the children तुझे कुछ नहीं आ सकता, तू निकम्मा है, तू नहीं कर सकता जिंदगी में कुछ. And sorry to say, I am in this field since 1992. Soon after doing my graduation, I had become a teacher. I have seen the teachers. हम पार्शियलिटी कर जाते हैं बच्चों के साथ. आई एम वेरी प्राउड, आई नेवर डिड दैट. बच्चा अच्छा है, मुझको और ज़्यादा सपोर्ट करना शुरू कर देते हैं. अरे वो तो पढ़ लेगा. इफ ही इज गुड एट, ही हैज गॉट एन इंक्लिनेशन टुवर्ड्स योर सब्जेक्ट, ही विल डू इट एनी हाउ. बट आई एम नॉट टेलिंग यू टू इग्नोर दैट चाइल्ड. Who needs my much support? All kinds of students, but the maximum support is required by that weak child. There he does not require my support only, he requires my patience also. उसे नहीं आ रहा, पेशेंटली फिर समझा दीजिए, गेम बना दीजिए, अपनी ईगो पे मत लेके जाइए, उसकी ईगो पे मत आने दीजिए. डोंट स्कोल्ड द चाइल्ड. वो एक स्टेप भी सही करता है तो प्लीज 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 फॉर गॉड सेक एनकरेज द चाइल्ड, मेक अदर्स क्लैप फॉर हिम, एंड यू विल सी that the child starts taking interest. Once you start giving him a bit of love, उसे लगे कि ये टीचर के साथ मेरा जो कनेक्शन है ये अफेक्शनेट है, ऑटोमेटिकली आपका अफेक्शन आपके बच्चे को आपके सब्जेक्ट की तरफ खींचता है. I'll give you my example. Like when we were in school, the PTM नाम की कोई चीज़ ही नहीं होती थी. I am a very proud केंद्रीय विद्यालय product. Dad was in Air Force, so we have been throughout India. So my mother, she was herself a teacher, so she used to pop in all of a sudden. She was in Air Force schools and I was in KV, so she used to avail leave, or I don't know how she used to manage and come to my school. हम डरते मारे पढ़ लेते थे कि मम्मा को पता चल गया कि वीक हैं तो पिटाई हो जाएगी. I never stood first in the class. No, but I was always respectful and ready to learn. When I was in 4th standard, I remember Kavita ma'am the. She was a Maharashtrian lady because at that time I was in district Nasik, Air Force Station Devlali. When my mom entered the class and she asked, "I've got a twin," and the teacher said, "Sarita is good, but Savita is excellent." She was my English teacher. When I went home, my heart was, palpitation was there. Heartbeat बढ़ी हुई थी कि पता नहीं मम्मी चप्पल उठाएगी. टिपिकल इंडियन पंजाबी मदर, झाड़ू चप्पल जुत्ती जो हाथ में आएगा पीटेगी. But when I reached home, my mother, she gave me a big hug and she told me, your teacher has said this. Maybe because of that one sentence, मेरा ध्यान डाइवर्ट हो गया इंग्लिश की तरफ. So please, for God's sake, if you want to attract your children towards your subject, make it easier for them. Now we were talking about moon. Tell them you've seen the moon. Then talk to them about the phases of moon. Let them answer in Hindi. हाँ जी, चंदा मामा देखा है, चंद्रमा देखा है. आप साथ में बता दीजिए. हाँ बेटा, इसको ये वर्ड्स हिंदी में हम और कहते हैं. राष्ट्रभाषा है हमारी, हमें आना भी चाहिए. Now, tell the children that it is not only our earth which has moons. Even other planets have. Write the name. First जो लाइन मैंने आपको बताई थी, my very educated mother just served us nuts, वो बोर्ड पे लिख दीजिए. Then let the children write the names of the planets. What I do? I told you in my previous video also that I enter the classes and start conducting the class. I give them dictation. I dictate words to them. जिस बच्चे का जीरो भी आ रहा होता है मैं उसे क्रॉस तो लगा देती हूँ, बट आई नेवर हिट हिम. उसके जगह आई गिव हिम करेक्शन वर्ड्स. लेट द चाइल्ड राइट द स्पेलिंग ऑफ दीज प्लैनेट्स. क्या हो जाएगा? ओनली गलत. फिर आपको और हमको भी तो सारे स्पेलिंग्स नहीं आते ना. लिखे हैं अभी निमोनिया के स्पेलिंग सारे के सारे लिखे. साइकोलॉजी के स्पेलिंग. Nobody in the world is 100% perfect except that God, that Almighty. If only God is perfect, it means you and me, we have some weaknesses. तो यदि उस बच्चे में, वो तो हमसे बहुत छोटा है. Don't hate them for that. गलत हो गई स्पेलिंग, डोंट वरी, गिव देम ए राइट वर्ड एंड उसको बोलो नीचे लिखेगा 5 times करेक्शन, ऊपर करेक्शन लिख दीजिए एंड लेट हिम रिपीट द वर्ड देयर एंड देन ओनली. और बाई चांस यदि एक बच्चे ने सारे के सारे गुड लिखे हैं, अपने स्कूल वालों को कह दीजिए ना कैंडीज का एक पैकेट आपको दिला दें. नो, आई डोंट थिंक एनी ऑफ द मैनेजमेंट विल रिफ्यूज. दे विल बी हैप्पी. एक बच्चे ने कर लिया, उसे कैंडी दे दीजिए. एंड फॉर गॉड सेक, इफ यू हैव प्रॉमिस्ड हिम सम अवार्ड और रिवॉर्ड, डोंट फॉरगेट टू गिव. If you have even promised him a small candy, give him. That motivates. Let them write the names of all the planets. You have given them the hint. My very educated mother just served us nuts. If he is not writing the right word, give him the correction. Then tell him कि बेटा इन सब के moons होते हैं. लेट देम गेस किसके कितने हैं. बोल जैस आप गेस करके लाओ, देखें किसके ज़्यादा ठीक है. आई नो दैट विल बी हिट एंड ट्रायल मैथड, बट यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू डू दैट ना. आप अपने होमवर्क करके जाइए. आपको पता होना चाहिए विच प्लैनेट हैज हाउ मेनी मून्स. करेक्ट कर दीजिए उसे. ठीक है. सो वी हैव टू बी वेरी पेशेंट, very innovative if we want our children to learn. बुक से पढ़ना तो उससे भी आता है, but nowadays who likes reading books? अब तो ई बुक्स आ गई, ऑडियो बुक्स आ गई. हम इंडियंस तो वैसे भी रीडिंग में we are very poor. We don't have that reading habit. But go as a teacher, go prepared in the class. Let the child ask them to just write how many moons. आपके हिसाब से कितने मून किसके होंगे. हिट एंड ट्रायल मेथड चलने दीजिए. इफ जो भी आंसर राइट है उसको राइट कर दीजिए. बाकी बच्चों को सबको टेबल बनवा के लिखा दीजिए. यस, दिस इज इट. नाउ Earth? Let them write 5 sentences about Earth. Let them look around. Let the child ask you questions. And one more thing, जैसे आपने क्वेश्चन लर्न करा दिया, जो क्वेश्चन राइट करा दिया, आंसर राइट करा दिया, सेम वैसे का वैसे क्वेश्चन मत डालिए। क्लास में उनको इतने हैबिचुअल कर दीजिए कि आपने क्वेश्चन आंसर्स के ब्लैंक्स बना दिया, ब्लैंक्स के ट्रू एंड फॉल्स बना दिया, ट्रू एंड फॉल्स का मैच कर दीजिए, पजल वर्ड्स कर दीजिए, पजल्स बना दीजिए, क्रैमिंग खत्म हो जाएगी। गिव देम एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चंस टू सॉल्व। ऐसा नहीं कि बेटा जाके नेट से सर्च कर लेना, माँ बाप का मोबाइल घर चाहते बच्चे नहीं छोड़ते हैं, बहाना होता है। एंड ऑल द ब्लेम कम्स ऑन द टीचर। मैम ने कहा था नेट पे कैसे काम करना है। And one more thing I would like to request you all, suppose a child forgets to bring his notebook. Look, don't use this word copy. It's always notebook. Don't scold him. Let him write. If you are giving any notes, question answers, कुछ भी करा रहे हो, let him write on the school almanac. मत चेक कीजिए ना उसे। Who's telling you to check the school almanac? उसके बाद क्लास वर्क नोटबुक चेक करोगे या होमवर्क नोटबुक चेक करोगे? Why to do so much of extra work? Let the child do the work on the school almanac. Just put a note there. Do it on your fair notebook. Finish. What happens is the teachers tell the children, and the child comes and says, "Ma'am, social science ki," and mind you, it's not social studies, it is social science. The child comes and says, "Ma'am, social की notebook नहीं लाए हैं, English पे कर ले." हम भी कह देते हैं कर ले बेटा। Neither you remember nor the child कि मैंने पिछला homework कहाँ किया था. So tell him no. Do it on your almanac. उससे बच्चे का काम skip भी नहीं होगा. Make it your habit to ask the children if he has forgotten the notebook. Don't scold him. आप नहीं भूल जाते हैं? कई बार स्कूल पहुंचते हैं, पैसों की जरूरत पड़ती है, पर्स खोलते हैं, 5 रुपए नहीं निकलते। कभी पेन भूल गए घर पे, कभी हैंकरचिप भूल गए, टिश्यू रखे थे उससे काम चला लिया, मोबाइल स्कूल में भूल आते हो। If you can forget, even the child can. So if he has forgotten his notebook at home, don't scold him for that. Let him do the work, whatever task we have given, let him do it on the school almanac. Just give a note, do it on fair notebook, then check the fair notebook. Make sure that the child puts the date as well. Convert the questions. True, false into blanks, blanks into true, false. Match. And when they are doing the match, the following, discourage them from drawing lines. पूरा कॉबवेब बना के रख देते हैं। बच्चे भी बहुत चालाक हैं। कॉबवेब भी ऐसा बनाते हैं कि आपको समझना है, and you are compelled to give marks. वो क्या आपके लॉ में होता है, एडवोकेट साहब, क्या बेनिफिट ऑफ डाउट even the teachers have to give. So tell the children that they are not supposed to mark lines. They have to put the numbers. Their work should be very neat and clean, and make sure they draw the diagram also of the solar system. Children love drawing. जिसको नहीं आती मेरे जैसे को, वो भी ड्रॉ करता है, but the diagram has never to be drawn with the sketch pen. Let them draw with a pencil, no pens, but they have to label it also. If they have not labeled it, label it yourself. If you will not put such habits and you will not inculcate such habits in your child, how do you expect? If you really want your child to excel in your subject, please help him grow. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.